Cool.
Okay, Smiths are doing what Smiths have done for several thousand years, and that's take a metal, and this metal is steel or iron. You heat it up so that you can work it, because if you work it cold, it makes it weak. But if you get it up to that orange heat, the way I had it when it came out, that's about 1800 degrees. At that temperature, it's like modeling clay. So when you have modeling clay, you realize that you can pound it, you can stretch it out, you can twist it, you can compress it, you can poke holes through it and not break it. Same thing with steel. So if I take this over the anvil here and just sort of hammer on it a little bit, you can see that I have actually made a change in the shape.
Sticking up in the fog, and it's extracting 1,500 gallons in 24 hours from the fog. Each little branch is condensating water. It's dripping to the ground. It's also acid-based and acid-loving. It drips that off the tree. It absorbs water in, so the top of the canopy is one way, the base of the tree is another, and it's growing into a giant. The spokes, when they disappear, that's when you know it's traveling at its right speed. Here's the belt driven, an idle wheel to hold the belt on. Change of direction accomplished by rotating the belt, turn the other way. You've got gears running, carriage, up top, started, it's all done off this one steam engine. Different wheels running different components of the mill. Sean is the engineer here. Here's the man with his arms folded over here. If you have any questions about the steam engine, he's the guy to talk to, because besides being a genius, he's really good at what he does. And any questions, just grab one of us and we'll be glad to answer any questions. But I've got to go start all over again. So I enjoy it so much. Thank you. Please go up on that side deck. Out on the end.
Yeah. Amazing smell in here. You got diesel and steam and oil and tannin from the wood. This is like industry. You know, it's like the smell of industry.
Otherwise, it's like this. When this thing starts laboring,
all the mechanisms around here. These
What
little
about
teeny
like one or
steam
two
engines.
machines, one or two steam engines with all these
Here's
vans?
a little teeny one. Look at this one. Little guy. And they all have these little spinners on the top. We don't know what they're about. See the little spinner up here? But here we are underneath of the mill, right underneath the blades and everything. And all of these power takeoffs. This is the major power for the whole mill. And look at all these power takeoffs. I mean, there's 20 different axes around here, powering from the blades to the generation. It's an amazing bunch of technology.
And we only run the boiler 30 hours a year, so it's not an issue. So, yeah, we only run 4 weekends.
Is that
per
cold
year.
spring or hot spring?
Cold.
Let's sneak up there for a late night snow.
A little chilly.
You got a regular ignition thing, or do you have to put a rag in there and light it?
No, it's got a propane pilot.
What was that question?
Who got in there that did the firebox?
Whoever was the smallest kid on the block,
Really?
one of the crew members, my Uncle Bob, used to have to crawl in the water end of the boiler to clean the scale out occasionally. Just thank God I got big enough where I didn't fit in there.
Good deal.
Because this is going back 20 feet laying on your back, scrubbing all those tubes and stuff together.
So about the generation, the years of operation on this, 2 men.
Well, first man was Mr. Donati, ran this boiler from 1924 to 1942, and then Mr. Rutledge came in 1942 and ran until 1960.
So pretty much they're a good part of their working life.
I would say, yeah.
Yeah. Now you call them firemen. What does that mean in relation to this lumber mill?
Well, the fireman ran, he was in charge of the boiler and of the engines. So one man ran the whole downstairs.
Keep feeding it with wood, making sure the pressure's just right.
They were in scrap lumber and sawdust.
How'd you get the feed in it? Did you have like a gravity system?
Oh, there's a water injector that are right on the side of the
You actually had an electric stove?
No, it was just a steam injector.
Oh, steam injector.
Yeah.
Two of them. Oh, okay.
And 2 safety valves in case one failed.
Right.